What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things on the MODSAUCE server. And no, we're not going swimming. Why do you think we're going swimming? We're not going swimming. But Casey went swimming the other day, and I think in a video we're gonna have like a little Casey vlog up in a couple of days because Casey went swimming. I need XP, so we're just gonna get some. How much do we want? That looks good. So today we're going to play around, just start off the episode. I was hanging out here over at, I was just talking to D-Mac. He's over there somewhere. Oh, you can see him on the mini-map. He's right there. But I was talking to D-Mac, hanging out, and I was like, I'm just going to grab some XP just for giggles because I was over here. And then I saw the advanced enchantment table, started playing around with it. And then I was like, I need to bring the people over. So I took the Man of Steel pickaxe and I added efficiency 5 to it. It was efficiency 4. This is the advanced enchanting table. So you can do all sorts of cool stuff and things, add different enchantments onto your armor and remove them. Basically, you can pick. So I started taking a look, and I found this Flim Flam enchantment, which you got to be super careful of, I guess. It does all sorts of crazy stuff if you put it on. Like, it adds Bane of Arthropods to random items. It'll spawn charged creepers. It'll shuffle your inventory. It'll teleport you around. It'll do weird stuff, so we don't like that. Unstable makes things explode when they hit you. We definitely don't want that because of creepers and that sort of stuff and things. I don't think we can add Fiery Aura now because we have... Oh, can we add it as well? Let's see. Fiery Aura. Oh, yeah. Unbreaking 3, Thorns 3, Protection, Fiery Aura 1. Is that as high as we can get? So, all right, we got that. Looks good. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. What we got? Last Stand 2, Protection, Unbreaking, Fiery Aura. Put it on, man. Enchant. Isn't this crazy? So we got Unbreaking 3, Protection 4. That's as high as it can go. Can we add Thorns 2? Give me the Thorns, man. No, Protection 4. Nope. It's getting stuck. Give me that. Give me Thorns. And then you got to turn it up. Thorns 3. Oh, baby. Can I get Fiery Aura as well? As Thorns? Probably not. All right, we'll do that. So we got Fiery Aura, Thorns, and then on the boots, man, let's get that Feather Falling action going. Thorns 3 action going. Chant. Can I get Fiery Aura? I think Fiery Aura or Thorns is all you can get. So Thorns 2, we want Thorns 3. Oh, we need more XPs. Ding, 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 bam. Oh, wait. I thought we lost it for a second. So Thorns all the way up. Enchant. Featherfall 4, enchant. Featherfall 4, Unbreaking 3, Thorns, Protection 4. So we definitely really just like made a big leap in the power of these Man of Steel items, even though we're really not using them anymore. I thought it'd be cool just to play around with it. So we can add Unbreaking on those stuff and things on here. Oh wait, we need more XPs. Oh, ding 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 ding. It doesn't really matter because we're not using them, but I don't know. I just felt like, let's just make them as good as we can make them. Why wouldn't you, you know? So we'll add efficiency, and we'll add, oh man, it's so hard to get the Unbreaking thing to come on. Enchant. There we go. Enchant. So now this is efficiency 5, Unbreaking Silk Touch. And you can actually, like I was saying, you can remove enchantments too if you don't want them, which is really, really cool. Like on this, we have Sharpness. Really don't need it. So we can do that, put efficiency 5 on it, and then where's Unbreaking? There it is. Where'd Unbreaking go? Where are you, the Unbreaking? And this thing is really a pain in the butt. There we go. There we go. Bam. So now efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch on that guy too. So pretty sweet things that you can do with the advanced enchantment table. We definitely got to build it, and it looks awesome. I've been hanging out, doing stuff. Sweet teleporter. Hanging out, doing stuff and things. Did a little bit more work on the Botania banana. I mean the Botania. D-Mac made me say it. He was calling it the banana. So on the Botania tower, and added some ivy to it. And also added more of those, wow, we got some major chunky issues going on there. Added some more of those, what was I talking about? Cracked blocks, all the cracked block stuff and things. Added a lot more of that. So we've got some ivy on here. I'm still playing around with how I want it. I think I like the ivy much better on the living rock as opposed to on the pudding. the wood. And also up inside this piece did a couple other just little aesthetic things. Well, not aesthetic. This is functional. So we added elevators. And it's crazy because all of these look almost exactly the same. Isn't that cool? Anyway, and also started playing around a little bit with configuring kind of how our mana pools are going to go and what they're going to look like. Just playing around. Don't know if this is going to be forevers, but I thought it was a pretty cool piece. I like the way that it looks. Put some half slabs in, added some of the carpenter's collapsible blocks, and then colored those with the whatever those bricks are called, patterned frame living wood and frame living wood and the glowy wood. So that was cool, and fixed up, like I said, all of these, added in all carpenter stairs, added in all the crack blocks. So aesthetically, you can see right here, still I haven't done it on this level. I'm going to keep going around when I have a few extra minutes. See, on this level we got it done. I missed one. I missed that guy. But I'll fix up that one level. But yeah, so it's pretty much a thing. And still thinking about landscaping the outsides and doing the top. Got some great suggestions in the last video, so thank you guys very much for that. The next thing today, what I was thinking about getting going, was a couple of different things just to start playing around with some different items that we have. Now, last episode we got our Elite Factory online. Now, this is all well and good, but we kind of need to make it like a complete process, like a completely automated deal. And I feel like I want to kind of use Mechanism almost completely for all of our machining needs. So I think that these alloy smelters got to go, these sag mills got to go, and this whole area kind of has to get redesigned. Now another part of that too is the cabling that we're using. I think we're going to get rid of this Ender IO cabling and start looking into building the Mechanism cabling at mod.mechanism. Whoa, oh, crap, accidentally hit a button. All right, so it is, where is that universal cabling? Right here, the ultimate universal cabling, which may be overkill, but I feel like we probably have the materials to do it. We might as well just build the good stuff now. That way we don't have to upgrade it, dick around with any of that. So I know we have the materials. It's just a matter of processing it. So we're going to need a lot of the steel ingots. And if you remember, we're going to be making the steel the Tinker's Construct way, which does mean we need the induction smelter. Wait, maybe we can make it the Mechanism way. Since we have all this Mechanism now, I can't remember why it was I decided to go the other way. So we need the steel dust, and that is made from, well, I might go down this rabbit hole on my own, take a look at how we can make the steel with Mechanism, and that's like the first thing I think I want to get done today. Getting these cablings replaced and getting some better machines set in here. I'm going to work on it. I'll be RBs.
MODSAUCE.
And we're back on the road to better machines, which is a super long road. So what I've done for the last friggin' I don't even know how long is make these Tesseracts. Now these things are crazy, man. It took, let me move my mic a little bit. It took me forever to get these online, because there's a lot of things now that are a little bit weird. So pulverized shiny metal, I actually cannot figure out how to get this. I have no shiny in my system at all. I can do ferrous in the crucible furnace in order to get the pulverized shiny byproduct. And then like the platinum, like this all comes from just refining the shiny. Anyway, 6.5 dozen. I think we have a little bit of an issue in the pack with the shiny metal. But I got the tin powder and the silver. I got the resonant ender going. And then also another thing that's really tricksy is the sulfur. So I took a look at all the different types of sulfur, and it looks like really the easiest way to get it is to pulverize blaze rods, but I couldn't find any sulfur ore in the nether, even though nether ores are supposed to be on, I guess, but I don't think they are. It doesn't look like nether ores are on. So I think this is probably the easiest way to do it. So I got a little bit of sulfur going. I played around with doing a few different things. I tried getting some Mechanism sulfur, using salt and gunpowder in the chemical injection chamber, which was really weird. It ate like, I think probably near 2 stacks of salt for every 1 sulfur dust that it made. And even though I have 1,000, like I got tons of salt, it still seemed to be kind of a waste. So anywhoozle, 6.5 dozen, I figured it out. I got all the stuff and things finally. I got the Tesseracts done. So now we have Tesseracts. So it's like wave of the future, man. So the first thing we're going to do, oh wait, no private? Huh? All right, so that's 69, that's 77. Let's go, no private, interesting. 18, 18, oh, that's not a 1. I have to type the 1 for the 1 to come up. It's so crazy. Slips power. And we'll add that channel. And the fact that you can't make these private is unbelievably silly. Yeah, I could just pull from DMAX. So, item mode we want off, fluid mode we want off, energy mode we want send only. So, oh, there's a blocked option now. Fluid mode blocked. Oh, wait, never mind, I'm an idiot. All right, so, yeah, so we got this thing sending energy slips power. Sweet. All right, so that's a thing.
MODSAUCE.
And my game crashed. So, yeah. My game has been crashing since I got the new computer. I haven't really talked to you guys about it, but so I know you guys know I got a new computer. And yeah, I think we want this right here. So, we're just going to set this stuff up while we talk. So, it's power. Receive. So I got this new computer, and ever since I got it, every once in a while when I'm playing here, I get a crash, and it's an NVIDIA crash. So it's not like the client or the server. It's my video card that does it, and it gives me this error code 9. I've been looking it up, and I really can't find any info on it. So if anybody knows why it would do that, it's a NVIDIA 780 Ti. I may have the wrong I don't know. I think I have the right drivers installed. I've updated all the drivers. I've done all that thing. I'm going to check it again. I haven't really found anything. I looked around a little bit, but not a huge amount. But anyway, yeah, if you happen to know what that is, let me know. All right, so I made one of these ultimate energy cubes. And you guys remember I had that other cube before the basic one. So I had the basic energy cube, and then you just have to make it like up the chain here. So you just need like enriched alloy, lead, the basic cube to make the next one, the advanced, and all the way up to the elite. So I made the ultimate. So this thing is supposed to be pretty ultimate. And also the other thing about this that's really weird is that, where's that tool at? This configurator is supposed to allow me to configure this block. But it doesn't seem to do it. You're supposed to like shift click on the side and configure this thing, but it doesn't seem to want to do that. So let's take a look here. If we place it, see, like this is the side that's supposed to output power, and it's really weird. Oh, looks like it auto configures. Okay, so it looks like it auto configures. Is it getting power? It's getting power, but it doesn't have the cool little glowy thing, which is one of the things we really want. But also, I want the stupid yeah, I want it to be open, aesthetically pleasing, like so. So we are going to pump power up this way for now until we get some more Tesseract set up. But that should be working, I'm assuming, to power all my stuff and things. Instead of using the cabling now, we're just using, we'll put the Tesseract here. And then eventually, I think what we're going to do is we'll just remove a bunch of this cabling and just use Tesseract everywhere. But, for now, this is like super expensive for me to make Tesseracts. So I think we're getting power. We're getting power here. Let's go upstairs and just check real quick to see if we're getting power here as well, to make sure we're still charged up. All right, so what is everything drawing power from? Just double checking. Okay, so the ME system is drawing power down through the Tesseract, and that is powering all the stuff and things up here. It's powering the ME controller and all of that. So it looks like it's working out pretty good. I think that the little thingy, the little glowy, will come online here after a minute. And I might actually move this down a block. For now, I think I'm just going to stick it right here. So yeah, so that was the thing. But in order to do this, I had to make pulverizer, magma crucible, freaking everything, all this. And that was just to get this online. It took forever. But anywho, so now we got Tesseract. I did build a couple more. So we can, I'm going to save these instead of using them for now until I figure out a better way to get shiny and sulfur going. But yeah, and also in the process, I ended up making that chemical injector, and I got a couple more of the metallurgic infusers online too. So now we got the one that uses the redstone, compressed diamond. We have the compressed carbon for coal, and then this is using the compressed obsidian. But again, I want to move these all around. I think that we're going to do a couple of different things now that I started getting into this. I think that this room is going to be the main machine room. And I think that down here, actually, what we're going to end up doing is making this floor all AE. So, because I want to automate I'm getting a little ahead of myself because I want to get ore processing online, but I want to get the inscribers automated. I want to get a super puddle, AE2 puddle automation going, and stuff and things like that too. So I guess I got this set up just to show you, but I'll probably end up moving it upstairs. So again, it's time to go down the rabbit hole. Take a look at, I don't know, every time I start to do something, I figure, I'm like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. And then I find like 6 more projects I want to do. So even though my goal is to like get mechanism going, you know, just doing Tesseracts took like an hour. But it's cool. That's the fun part about it. So I'm going to recharge my super tool, atomic thingy, and start working on some more automation of stuff and things.
MODSAUCE.
So I have been messing around with stuff and things forever and ever, man, and I barely got anything done because I kept like doing research and like learning, stupid learning. So I'm tearing all this down because we're moving all of our machines up higher. Now this floor is now going to be like the AE floor. I said that. I said that before. That's what we're going to be. So up here we got some stuff and things going on. I actually don't like these covers. I think these stone brick covers are going to go. We're going to put something else in here. But I did get a little bit organized. So now we've got our obsidian metallurgic infuser here, our compressed carbon metallurgic infuser here. We've got our diamond metallurgic infuser. That sounds fun. And our redstone metallurgic infuser. That sounds like a song. I was just about to bust out into metallurgic infuser song. Sounds like something Devo would do. Yeah, and I also figured out how to make locking tesseracts, which was just silly of me. It's just something new that they added, and I didn't know about it. And DMAC had actually mentioned it to me. We were talking in TeamSpeak. You got to use this. So you got to make signalum nuggets and signalum nuggets metallurgic infuser. Signalum nuggets sounds really fun to say too. So in the signalum security lock, and so signalum is made with, how do you do it? So signalum blend, which is copper dust and silver dust and some destabilized redstone. That's how you make signalum, and that's how you make signalum nuggets. You don't need to use the metallurgic infuser for that. But then they can lock. So I made all locking tesseracts. And so I set some stuff and things up. I got all the metallurgic infusers. I got my enrichment chamber, my osmium compressor, my crusher, my chemical injection chamber. These names are great. Chemical injection chamber. This sounds terrible. And I set up just two of the elite factories. So I've got this one set for enriching and this one is set for smelting. And now I know that the next step to get to like 3 times ore processing, because with mechanism you can do like 3 and 4 and 5 times ore processing. Or yeah, 5 times I think is as high as it goes. Some people are saying 8 times, but I was reading I think it's 5 times. So anyway, I got these guys set up. So here's my thing, though. I got this set up, but something's not working right, and I can't figure out what's going on. And I just don't know. So normally, and I tried to figure it out on my own because I knew that I'd get a gazillion comments about it. But here's the deal. So I have this guy set up. I have the injection set to on, and this side set to dark blue. That means that this is the blue. It should eject to the side that's facing this other elite factory. Now, the other elite factory I have set for injection off, input on, dark red on this side, the side that faces this. And then this is the dark red. But when I squirt this in here, it doesn't work. It doesn't eject. I cannot figure out why. So I just cannot figure it out no matter what I do. I was like, it's enabled, it's working, everything's fine, this is fine. And then if I stick these in here, because what I've done is I've stuck an item transfer node back here. And that is set because I normally would use AE, but because AE is a big pain in the butt now, I'm just going to use the transfer node instead and transfer it into an ender chest to squirt it into the AE system. Now, if I put this in here, it's squirting out the back no problem. I have injection set to off because the item node pulls, but I have the back set to dark blue, and that's pulling the dark blue. So I don't get it. I don't know why it won't work. So then what I was also thinking about doing in this area was... over here, let me check something real quick. Weird. All right, so over in this area is where we're going to set up. We are going to use some Ender IO stuff still because there are reasons why Ender IO is still really good to use. But we'll end up doing an item transfer node again as opposed to setting it up in any other way. So that's all screwed up now. And then we'll set up our alloy smelters over here. Is that how we had it before? It's backwards from how we had it before. That's going to confuse the heck out of me. So let's go ahead. I just want to make sure I'm even here. alloy smelters on this side, just so that it'll be mirrored to what we had set up before. If I do it the opposite way, then it will like, I'll be confused about it for months and months. And then really what we could just do is build more ender chests and just squirt some ender chests inside of here. So what I was thinking about doing with these is continuing to use the these chests on top just for now. And then we'll make a couple more ender chests, which I do not have. And we'll stick those straight in the center. Oh man, what am I out of? Oh man, I got no wool and no obsidian. Crapo. So, who just came on? Hey, Cleo. So that means we need to go get wool and we need to go get obsidian as well. I really should. Oh man, I gotta get that stuff and those stuff and things online. And I started also up here. Where am I? Let's go up. So I got the ghetto tree farm going, which right now it hasn't got any power. Can we power it real fast? Yeah, we can. Just for temporaries, we can throw a Tesseract on here, and that should be set to receive, and this thing should start going. So the energy displays are bugged out in these MFR machines right now too. But yeah, you can see that started going straight away. And then all the way up here, I just grabbed some endstone that I had and set up some ender lilies just to have. I also tried setting up an MFR farm for these, which it will not farm them, which made me sad panda. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that you have to plant them on endstone, which is a full block, or what it is, but MFR farm would not work for me. So this way we get a little bit of an influx of ender pearls. Let's squirt some of the stuff away that we don't need. Get organized here, peeps. All right, so we're good to go there. So I do have the one ender chest here, and we can just configure it really quickly. So we need a diamond and some lapis and some inks. And then we do one of them. One of them. Whoa, one of them. One of those. So that thing's configured. Now we can go ahead and squirt that guy right inside of there. And then, oh wait. All smelting's what we want. And then we got to configure the faces. Disabled. Push. I don't want that to look all stupid, man. Just none. All right, perfect. And then this guy's got to be set up likewise. Push. Everything else, none. And then this is set for pull. All right, sweet. And then is that right here too, man? Pull, sweet. So we got to go get some obsidian and some... I really got to make obsidian. Start to make obsidian and wool. What is that? Oh, man, it's a troll. You're trolling me. Get on fire, troll. Where are you going? Where are you going, little guy? So we got to get obsidian and wool next. And what I've just been doing, I probably should have set up a farm for it. But what I've just been doing is going back to the ghetto area. And I go over to our little sheep farm here and get some wool this way. I could probably and will probably and should probably set up an MFR farm with some wool in it. And that's another thing I was thinking about while I was over here earlier today. I want to get MFR farms set up here in the spawn town. We really got to we're taking a lot of time on our home base. But right now we have the materials. We could set up a couple windmills, get a little power going here in the spawn town, and get some MFR farms going and take a lot of those ugly farms down. Those ugly ghetto farms, which have been great. Like, things like this work really, really good. We could set up some deep stores with some windmills, hook up some MFR farms over here, man, and just collapse this whole thing down into one, like, 9x9. And that would probably be pretty sweet. Oh, let's take a look while we're here. Since Mumbo's got windmills here on the ground level, how much are these guys making? 140. Yeah, it looks like they go up by, like, I don't know, maybe 5 for every block that you place them higher. I think it looks like Hypno's got one over here too set up, or a couple. Oh yeah, and you can see they're only up by like 15, and they do look like they're like 3-4 blocks. It's probably more than 3 blocks higher. Looks like it's like 7 blocks higher, and it's what, 16 higher? So I don't know. Every time you raise them up a block, they go up a little bit. Any hoozle. So this is definitely going to be something that we look into as well. But we got our wool. I'm going to go down into the ghetto here and get some obsidian going. And I also think before I come back, I'm going to set up automated obsidian. I want to get an obsidian farm. Or not a farm, but you know what I'm saying. I need obsidian on demand all the time. And that's something that we can set up as well. I think that... Geez, I don't know how we're going to do it, though. Because, yeah. I mean, I know how we're going to do it, but I don't want to suck up all my power. I just went back to my base instead of getting what I needed to get. So, yeah, I know how to set it up, but lava gens is what we're going to probably end up using. Are they in here, actually? Yeah. I figured they're MFR. So the MFR lava gen is what we're going to use. But the problem with the lava gen is that even at idle, when it's full of lava, or at least in the monster, it still sucked power all the time. So we don't want that. So we'll probably have to set up on its own separate power source, which is annoying. But yeah, I'll also test it to see if that's the case still too. But I think we're going to do that. I'm going to get a little bit of this. We're going to head back to the base, make a little more progress. I'll be RBs.
ModSauce.
Everything just got slow. Ghetto lava power. So we have ghetto obsidian online now. So we got 3 little windmills. I had to cut a hole in the ceiling to get them to fit inside of here or get them to work. They have to see the sky. And we got those pumping into lava fabricator. That is getting into the liquid node, going on the transfer pipe, squirting into igneous extruder. Over here, aqueous accumulator, transfer a node, transfer a pipe. Bam. The two come together. The synergy of the two liquids form something that squirts out the back and into the ender chest, goes down into the system. So it doesn't make a huge amount, but I don't really need a huge amount. So that's working pretty good. And then down here, I've got stuff and things worked out. Now I got to show you this, guys. I did a bunch of this. I did this with a bunch of blocks. So I found this factory block, this wireframe factory block, and I really liked it. I liked it so much I did a little bit of aesthetic work down here with it. I think it really adds something nice. And then all along inside of here, I added it everywhere. So up on top here, and it kind of looks like a grate you would walk on, kind of like in a factory type deal. And then up here, similarly, you can see it too. We got it here. And then I used skyblock covers around the edges, and in the corners, I just used the stone brick covers. And it got the machine structure. Oh, and I figured this out too. I was being a kind of a real idiot here. So this needs to be eject on, and that's going to be dark blue. And then this one, this input, this slot over here of the GUI isn't necessary. This isn't what we're using. This is for like a stricter input that is utilized if we color code the output. So if we go like this will color code the output. And that's for use, I think, in piping and stuff like that. So we just don't need that here. And so now that I've used this GUI on this side, this is really confusing in my opinion because it says input here. And then if you turn it on, it says on. So it's kind of like you should use that side. But anyway... So now if we were to grab some iron out of here, you'll see it just automatically gets amazing. Squirt, 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 squirt. It's amazing. So it's all working. Everything's good. We got our power hooked up. We made a lot of progress today, peeps, and that's gonna be it for today. So another big thing that I think that I'll probably put in the title, but you're not gonna hear it till the end of the video. ModSauce is gonna be released to the peeps. You peeps are gonna be able to play it. And I think it's today. I think it is today. So there's a link in the down there that'll take you to the ModSauce page. That ModSauce, the HermitCraft ModSauce page, has all the links that'll take you over to the ATL launcher and get you all hooked up so you can get your stuff and things and come and join us. Well, you can't join us, but you can join us in spirit on your own ModSauce server or in your own ModSauce single player. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. I feel like we made a lot of progress in the video. If you liked it, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Feel free to share and favorite the videos as you see fit. Don't spam it on Reddit, peeps. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.